I like the resolution of last episode. I like that Minato and Uta are friends again, and they're so young. They can figure it out later if they want to be friends or more than friends. I'm fine either way. And I'm excited to see what this episode is about. I think we've gotten over like the sad stuff, so I hope it's just good times ahead. I'm going to start the episode at 1 minute 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, play. Minato's encounter. Right. He said no, actually. I wanted to know more about this. Yeah, okay, so that's the timeline, not long after they lost their parents. So he didn't want to be friends in the first place? Okay. Is he checking on everybody? Ah, Hayato, take care of yourself too, buddy. Crying? Oh, because of the parents. He noticed that all the way from the doorway. All right, okay, so the Gakuto was already friends with Kojiro. Waka! Yep, doesn't say she's a girl, just says Uta. Okay. Says the same thing. You're gonna get along great. Wait, is Uta a girl? Now I'm confused. You don't want friends, and then you change your mind, you want friends. You want to be friends with the person who said that they don't want to be friends. The person that doesn't need friends. Was he just trying to be so they're both fans of this manga. I see. Gakuto is so mature. Gakuto's the head of this family. Waka is so cute. Gakuto! A play date! Waka! Waka's so cute! Oh, that face. And those are like Karuta cards with the letters. Oh, he spat. No. Oh, he loves his brother anyway. Variety. Okay, I think Uta's a girl because she was making jokes about periods before. It's just you never know in anime, right? Like wearing a skirt is not doesn't mean somebody identifies as a girl or a guy or neither. In last episode there was a short flashback when both of them were kind of had some scrapes on them and Uta was crying and I think Minato was wearing orange. So this might be around this time? Oh, when's dad coming? So maybe she's mad that they're apart, but we don't know why they separated. Maybe it's maybe it's divorce, but sometimes kids don't understand when parents get divorced. Like maybe it's actually better for both people. Or did the dad just leave? Oh, those cookies are so cute. V- Those look so cute for first time cookies. I think my first cookies I made were oatmeal cookies. The old Uta. Oh, she divorced the ex-husband. Affairs. But the kids don't know the truth, so. Oh, she's trying to protect them. Oh, he's gonna overhear. Oh. Did he suddenly remember his mom? Ah, the pain. It's back. Yeah, kids understand a lot when they're so young. I can relate to this episode a bit. At the end of the episode, I'll talk a bit about my parents' divorce. I think we're gonna get that scene of Uta and Minato crying. Aww. Oh, is that why they have scrapes on them? Because they fought? Ouch. They're really showing a lot of this fight. I'm surprised it's not just they fought and then they move on to the next scene. Yeah, blaming the mom. She doesn't know. Yeah, you gotta talk. Oh, yeah. They became friends. That's what happened. Yep, talk it out. Wow, multiple. Yeah, mom's been hurting too. She knew. The voice actor. Food. Oh, I recognize a voice actor. Oh, oh no. Won't do it again? Of course, you're not seeing your dad ever again. I like how that was resolved. Shinyu! I like this. It's nice to see how they became friends. This show just keeps getting better and better. Like a few episodes ago, I thought like, oh, it could have ended. Like they're just a good family. But it's nice seeing the other characters um, get to know them too. Summer break is over. He wasted the whole time trying to be friends with her. He's enlightened. I like the chibi versions of them. Oh, a skirt. Is this when he finds out? It doesn't matter either way. Friends are friends. That's how I feel about my friends too. I have guy friends and I have friends that are girls too. But it doesn't matter. We're just friends. Brotherly bond. Yes, yes, Nissan, we get it. Burakon. Aw, so cute. I'm gonna skip to the end. Maybe there's an end credit scene. Curtains, okay? Yes, more knowledge. Animals. Dogs. Cats. Hayato likes dogs. Mikoto likes cats. Oh, birds. Oh. Lizards. What about Waka? Okay. Okay, so if you've watched my previous reactions to this series or my Kotaro Lives Alone reactions, you're probably tired of hearing me say this, but I'll repeat myself just in case you're a new viewer. Okay, so I'll talk about my parents' divorce first, and then I'll talk about my relationship with my mom next. So I relate to this episode a bit. My parents got divorced when I was 4, but they actually didn't get along when they dated. They shouldn't have gotten together. They shouldn't have stayed together. They shouldn't have decided to have a kid while being in a toxic relationship. But anyway, here I am. So, yeah, I struggled a lot in the beginning when I realized that they didn't even really tell me that they got divorced. It was just like my home life went from never seeing my parents even stand next to each other or do anything intimate, but still living in the same house. And I think when I was around 4, like sharing a bed with my mom, and then my dad was sleeping in my bed in a separate room. And I thought, oh, that's weird. And then a while later, my dad moved out. And then I kind of realized, like, oh, this is what it is. This is what divorce is. Divorce was one of the first words that I ever learned to spell. So, not a great feeling. And I remember in first grade and second grade, I was in this mindset of like, maybe there's hope. Maybe they'll still get back together, even though I didn't understand how they felt about each other. Like, I thought it was like that, oh, I can fix it mindset. And I didn't really know everything that was going on. I didn't know that they didn't even get along when they were dating. I didn't know what their relationship was like. And I was just thinking about myself and wanting like a nuclear family, wanting a normal family with like parents and then me and under one roof. So I remember, yeah, that was my mindset in first grade and second grade, thinking maybe they'll get back together. And then around end of second grade and third grade, realizing, oh, that's not going to happen. And then like, that was a really depressing time for me. But then I learned like, yeah, it's for the better. Um, and so after that, my routine was mostly staying at my mom's place and then sometimes at my dad's place. And my parents are very different from each other, but they're alike in the way that they have their own way of doing things around the house, but they have different ways of accomplishing things. So I always struggled with trying to do things their way when I was at each of their houses. For example, when I was at my mom's place, the side of me that was like my dad would come out and we would clash. And then same at my dad's place, the side that of me that was like my mom would come out and we would clash. So that was my life from like going in between my parents' houses from age 4 to 15. That was my stability, my consistency. So not great, but that's what it was. So now I'll talk about my relationship with my mom. I'll be honest, it wasn't great. I think part of it was because I was trying to be like both of my parents, and because they're kind of different, I ended up clashing with them. And so my mom and I argued a lot, and for most of the time we didn't get along. My mom also got cancer when I was 4, and on and off, like got better, got worse for 10 years. And then in the end it was very sudden and unexpected when she passed away. And then my routine was out the window and I went to live with my dad at 15. So in the end, when my mom got diagnosed with a brain tumor, it was like our arguments were put on hold because, of course, I'm not going to argue with someone who has a brain tumor. But I guess my mindset was I thought we could talk it out and resolve things when she got better because I didn't want to add to the stress. But I didn't know that was going to be the last 2 months after the diagnosis. I didn't know that was the last 2 weeks, the last 2 days. And then she was in a coma. And I thought, people can wake up from a comas. Well, actually, before she went in a coma, she was admitted to the hospital because the tumor was at the back and it made her eyes jump up and down. And I remember the last time I made her laugh. Sorry, this is getting really depressing, but like I'm connecting with this anime, so I just want to explain myself. The last time I made her laugh was when I went to visit her and her eyes were jumping up and down like this fast. And I asked, like, do you want me to jump? Do you want me to jump? And then it'll be like I'm standing still. And she laughed at that. So that was a good moment. And yeah, 2 days later, she went into a coma and then brain dead the next day. And that was it. And I did not mentally prepare at all. I was not as involved as I should have been. I didn't know how bad it was. I was trying to be optimistic. I was trying not to be morbid. And I just thought, like, oh, people can recover from brain tumors, but I didn't know exactly the details of her situation. So I can relate to that. If you have something to say, don't wait around because you never know what's going to happen. Don't take the other person for granted because you don't know what's going to happen. And it's better to resolve things because otherwise you end up like me with unresolved arguments. Yeah. Sorry, this got kind of depressing, but again, like I connected with this episode, so I wanted to explain why. Otherwise, it's just me staring at the episode and not telling you my thoughts, right? So I am still enjoying this story. It's got its sad moments, it's got its happy moments, but I'm looking forward to more. Uh, if you listen to all that, thank you. Thank you for being here. It means a lot. And I'm Lunarian Gene. Hope to see you in the next one.